Right, okay, I've got a new thing going where I'm going to try to do a beta test sort of throughout games. If I do see any betas coming up, I've got this in 4x speed because I want right interested in the game. So I hope it obviously captures and plays okay for you guys. Because obviously the last thing I want is for obviously not to, but like I say, the game wasn't overly interesting for me. The combat, it's sort of alright one person. When it gets more people, it makes it a little bit more complicated. You need to know how to sort of work out which characters to block with, otherwise you're draining all your ability, which sort of regenerates your health. For all in all, it's good sort of how the game progresses. I do get around to, well, what I'm assuming is the first boss, and then I sort of stop playing from there. I also get a weapon for her, obviously the main character up front. But like I say, the game, I don't really know what to say about it. It didn't interest me, like, it's not the sort of game I normally go for, so obviously I can't con it for that. It's just, obviously, I don't know if it's the combat style or what, it's just, they could have done better with the combat, I can give it that. Obviously turn-based combat, it's not always my favourite, it's not a lot of people's favourites, to be honest. Obviously it's good, the movement was quite good. I did like the 2D, movement around the place and jumping about, but the combat, I think it's the combat that's let me down the most. I did go into it, obviously the menu here to look at the different controls, get the full understanding of it. Obviously you can hit high, hit low and stuff like that. Different enemies do better, different players' powers do stronger against other enemies, and there's a few different features to it, but just nothing that overly interests me to make me think, ooh, I definitely want to get this. I want to keep playing it. I've sort of played it a little bit. I've played it for, I don't know, like I said, I played it through to the boss. I'd say half hour, something like that, and I've just got rid of it because it just wasn't interesting me like at all. Obviously, when I first did that, I was a bit confused. It's like, well, why's it got grass there if I can't get through it yet? Because obviously I've got no weapons. I'm assuming I needed the weapons. But it's further around, obviously you need to look around, so that did make a bit of sense, like you need to find stuff to, you need to find your weapons to be able to get further around in the game. That was quite interesting. You also get different abilities, your jumping abilities and stuff like that as you go around the game, so that's quite good. There's just a lot of the game, I guess I just found the aspects missing. I also did found that some areas around the map, when you sort of need to jump up using your axe and like climb a vertical wall, there are a lot of them where I'll go up and again, it's no sort of fault of the game, but sort of I'll doing it as well. I assumed the game was wanting me to do it, and it just wasn't working really. Obviously jump and press square to land into the wall, and sometimes you press in square and it just sort of dropped me. Sort of let me down a little bit, but again, it's still in its beta version. Obviously there's different enemies which are good, different place to kick, and target an enemy. You get a number of different guys, you get, special abilities, you get to try heal the, less the special ability you use, which is in that top right, bar, the mana bar, I can't remember what they called it. The more of that you save up, the more health you get back at the end of the next mission. This is sort of like I guess this was the first boss, but it's not the boss I'm talking about. There's one further around that actually summons guys. This guy was just like a bigger standard enemy, I guess. But there's another boss further around, and we will find that basically in twice the length of this video. Again, I'm playing it fast, just it's not overly interesting me, so I don't mean any disrespect to the game makers. I'm sure they've put a lot of time into this, and they're quite fond of their game, but it wasn't one for me, I guess. Which is a shame. Obviously, not all games are for everybody, but this one definitely wasn't for me. I've given it a try out anyway. I'm obviously giving my own remarks. Well, I'm trying to give my own remarks on it, but I can definitely say that the game it didn't suit my sort of expectations, I guess. To say there's a better on PlayStation, let's test it out, see what it's like. I'm definitely going to be getting back to. Well, I've got two more betas downloaded, and I've got that Titanfall download and see if it's going to let us on that. It's like an open online test from what I could tell from that. Open platform test, so I'm going to try get on Slack today. Obviously it's only well, I think there's a test this week and there's a test next weekend. Hopefully I can get on a little bit this weekend, and obviously if continue with the test next weekend, I'll try get some gameplay out next weekend as well. I don't think I'm doing it on the Sunday, but on the Saturday I've got a tattoo. Other than that, we should after that I'll be able to get back on and get some more on the Titanfall if we're able to do that. I will be trying to create a playlist just for the beta tests. So obviously you can see what's going on with the betas. Obviously if you've got any beta recommendations you want me to try play, do let me know. I'll try get them up there and obviously put my own marks and reviews on them, because obviously some people like to, you know, see someone else play it before they waste the time downloading and taking up memory on their PlayStation and getting obviously the space used up. I got stuck climbing this one. I don't know why, the jump ability wasn't working properly for me. It took me quite a few attempts to actually get up it. I do actually stop the recording and you know, as you can see, I just started. So where you just saw me start then, that was actually at the top of that platform. I also did notice some of the enemies you can sort of whack before you get into combat, and they don't actually start off a proper combat scene if you hit them properly and keep your distance sort of enough from them. You just keep hitting them and you can kill them before you actually hit another combat scene, which I don't know if the game's designed to do that on purpose or if that's just something I've managed to do, you know, like a glitch sort of thing. But if it's something in the game, I find it, you know, it's quite useful, and I actually find that feature quite interesting, that you can kill some enemies before going into combat. Obviously it gives you something to try, you know, try and aim for and do, but obviously some enemies you try to do the same thing and it doesn't always work. So, you know, again, it's something to aim for if you can try and get it done. Obviously if you fail to, you fail to. It's just sort of how that works. I think I'm getting close to where the boss went now. I'm just sort of running around. There's a lot of areas to it, a lot of places to check. We're still not on the boss. It's just another big ugly guy, obviously a bit bigger and bigger and stronger than the last guy we fought, which, you know, thought might have been a boss. But I'm pretty sure the guy we'll come up to next is the boss. I do die against him, unfortunately, but again, you know, I'm not overly fussed about the game to go back through and, you know, fight the boss again. I played it through till I died, and this is the boss here. I died, and once I died, I just, you know, gave up with the game. I've already deleted the game. Again, you know, it's not a beta which we're interested in me. Obviously I might be able to add more to it and make it a lot more interesting game. I hope they do, obviously, for your guys' sake. If you wanted to play it and you are interested in it more than me, then I hope they do add to it and make it a bit more interesting. But other than that, I do hope you enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate any feedback on these videos or any of the videos going. And thank you very much for watching. I do really appreciate it.